For Your Transformation is back, and here we are taking a look at long last as the Studio Series 86 SCOURGE figure. As I mentioned in 2 videos, yeah, I was unable to actually transform this guy for you because of limitations, being my batteries to my camera was dying. So I had to make as much time as possible with what was left by doing small transformation videos. And well, I wouldn't say the previous one, the Paleo Tracks from Kingdom, was a small one. It sure was fun though. Anyway, let's do this. We're gonna go from his Cybertronian boat mode to his robot mode. Right. So, pop his wings out. Yay! We got something going here already. And then what we can do is we can unpeg the back section. Just a little bit, just so we got the A-OK from the rest of all this panel here to make this a little simpler. Because if not, you run into problems. We need to pop the front as well, just to untab it and then pry it up, grab the wing from the bottom and swing all this up on the double hinge. Do the same thing on this side here. Don't worry, nothing's gonna break. Shouldn't. If it does, don't take it out on me. Like I said, don't take this personal, but this isn't meant to be serious. Like anything on my channel. Then we flip that back. We take this front section, flip that forward all the way till it clips. And then we untab his head and this entire region basically. And I guess we can go ahead. He says, I guess, meaning he doesn't know for sure. Look at me speaking in third party. But yeah, we can pretty much bring that all down. And it should line up properly here, if done correctly, which will allow his head to clip in right there at the front. Bring down his backpack, which isn't much. A very nice backpack. There we go. Let's work on the wings now. On a double hinge, let's bring this up, like so. This section here is already folded in on itself, and then we can just fold down the engine. And we can do the same thing on this side by repeating the same process. Fold that up, fold that in, swing that in, and it already has. And then what we can do to finish this area is we got a tab and a slot. We'll go ahead and tab in his wings as they should. Might take a little forcing. Don't worry, this figure's made to last. But you can get them all the way in. You can. There we go. And then we fold back his wings just so we got clearance over here to untab his arms and clip them in to the torso. There we go. Swing down the arms, and you think we're done, but we're not. We gotta worry about his feet now. So let's flip out his toe and grab that little piece that sticks out so we can pull out his heel spur, like so. Do that again. That little piece right there, push down on it as best as you can. It's really tight, but once you do, you should be able to flip out the rest of his heel spur with no problem. Go ahead and readjust stuff to your liking as you always do. And by that I'm talking to myself. Ooh, put me in a straitjacket, I'm crazy. Give him his rifle because it's too big to be just a blaster. And there we go. There's SCOURGE in his robot mode. Not bad, under 5 minutes. Usually it takes me a lot longer than that because I don't know when to shut the hell up. Anyway, you know what's next. We're going to go ahead and transform him back. So, lift up his arms, go ahead and leave them there for the time being, because what we really need to do first is we need to flip in his heel spurs before his toes, as always, and then we need to clip his legs together so they don't move around when we do this. go ahead and untab the torso section, which is connected to his shoulder, so we can bring it all the way down. And once it's all the way down, you should have the access to plug in his forearm to his legs, which, you know, he's fighting me. He's fighting me. You're being bad, Scourge. You've been a bad Scourge. Make sure they're down all the way, otherwise you won't have enough clearance to get those peg in. Anyway, there we go, there's that. Now, let's go ahead and unclip or unpeg his wings, so we can take this piece and flip it up. And that should detach his head from his body, like so. Straighten all this out, all these hinges here, so we got something that looks like this. And then we can take that part and make sure it's flush as well. And we're pretty much done at this part. What we need to do now is we can go ahead and get this out of the way. There's a peg and there's a slot. We'll go ahead and peg that in right there. 2 pegs, 2 slots. Once we reconnect his feet together, and we can peg those in. And that should keep everything secured right there. Now let's go ahead and work on the wings. Let's get them back to being basically the entire shell of this vehicle form. Swing all that down. Go ahead and get this to clip over this peg here, this T peg, because it's shaped as a T, like Titan's Tower. Hey, DC reference and a Transformer review. Nice. There we go. Then we bring that out, and we're going to leave it like this for the time being because I want to work on this side as well. Go ahead and repeat the same process. Swing that down. Not too far down so you can actually get that to grip right here. It should. As he says. There we go. Alright, we're getting there. We can now, on the double hinge, fold all this in. Repeat the same process on this side here. It doesn't matter which one goes where right away. You can do the left side or the right side. It doesn't matter which one goes first, is what I was trying to say before I botched that pretty bad. So we can clip this in now, and then we can, well, not clip, but we can peg it in, as it should. Get a nice clicking sound. Make sure these are pushed so they're flush. And now all we need to do is fix things up here. If this became disconnected, well, connect it again. As it should. Man, I gotta stop saying that. It's gonna become a drinking game. It's gonna become my new slogan, as it should. Or as it says. This side I had no problem with. That's already flushed. This side, not really working with me here. But I'm too far into this transformation now. There's no going back. I can't just quit. There we go. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. Let's go ahead and fold the rest of his wings back together. And for some reason, this piece here always feels like it's on a spring. It just wants to keep popping out. I don't know what's causing that. I don't have time to worry about it. Not that I really give a crap. You know, I did forget something during the transformation, and I'm sure you guys have already made mention of it. This part is supposed to rotate for his robot mode. Ah, sucks. Anyway. Yeah. How unprofessional of me. As always. There we go. Now we'll pick this in and be done with this thing. There we go. Studio Series 86 Scourge. Nice figure. He really is a shell former. The transformation for his wings makes up for that fact. It's not all bad. It's not bad at all. It's a really good figure, and I totally recommend him. Yeah, you got a little bit of a review going on here in this transformation video. So, be blessed. But that's it. I'm moving on to the next one. Questions, comments? Know what to do. Hit down below in the comment section of the video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to sub up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Don't forget to throw in the towel. And until then, this is LetZ Power signing off, saying fare thee well, so long, goodbye, and get out. See you next time.